everyone, I'm Brandon Bersena, your brand ambassador for COVID Diaries, the Millennial edition, in the series called #JustChill. And for today, I'm really excited to share with you guys ang pag-uusapan natin tungkol sa Productivity 101. How do I become productive? What are the things that I do in a specific day, in a specific time, in a specific year? Lahat na, nandun na! At syempre, these are some tips that you can actually use in your own homes, lalo na for those of you who are actually working from home, who are employing an SFH or a school from home, and many more things. So without further ado, let's go right into this video. Let's go! Alright, so bagong lahat, I just want to talk a little bit about my involvement in the University of California, Berkeley. I wasn't really physically present as student under that university. Instead, we were involved by taking an online course before under my first degree, which is AB Philippine Studies, major in Filipino Mass Media, particularly in a subject called PhilJourn, which is known as Journalism for Filipino Students or Journalism for Mass Media students like me. We took that online course, the Journalism for Social Change, under that university. So online siya, purely online. The textbook definition of journalism is basically who are involved, why did it happen, when did it happen, how did it happen, diba? Those are the basic essential things na sinasagot ng basic journalism. But under that course, we studied solutions-based journalism. What is solutions-based journalism? Solutions-based journalism is an approach to news reporting that focuses on the responses to social issues as well as the problems themselves. The ultimate goal of solutions-based journalism is basically to present people like you and me a truer, a clearer, and a different, or rather a complete perspective of the said issues, which would want to help people be effective citizens. To give you guys a glimpse of our final output for this online course, Journalism for Social Change, I will attach a link here, or here. Hindi ko alam kung nasaan, pero I will attach a link or put up a link here to this video so you guys can see our final output. Anyway, so tuloy na natin on how to become productive. Alright, so people actually know me as someone na ayaw mag-aksaya ng oras. I don't want to waste my time. If for example the call time is 5 p.m., I'd be there at 4 p.m. Or if the call time is at 6 p.m., nandun ako ng 4 p.m. Why? Kasi nga ayoko nagsasayang ng oras kasi I believe na time is gold. Totoo yung sinasabi nila that time is really gold. If you will actually get my phone or come across my phone and if I pull up my alarms, you would see this. Scroll up natin, you know. You're gonna ask me, Brendan, why the heck would you have so much alarms in your phone na ganyan kadami? Ayun nga, sabi ko nga, ayoko nagsasay ng oras. I wanna keep track of everything that I do. I wanna keep track of the time in a specific day. I start off every morning, 8 a.m. my alarm at, kung nakikita niyan, every 8 a.m. I alarm in the morning. I wake up, I do my morning stretch, and after that, I go to the bathroom to do my morning ritual. So I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I do my business, and I shower. Then after that, I have my breakfast with my parents, with my family. After breakfast, I immediately go back to my room and then I sit on my chair and look at my desk and get a piece of paper and I get my pen. After that, I write a to-do list. I list everything down from the subject, and then after that, I put the tasks that I have to do or that I have to deliver for each subject. And then beside the subject, I put the time. So in my to-do list, ito, nandito nakalagay at 8 a.m. I have to wake up. At 9 a.m. meron akong breakfast. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. I have to do one subject. 12 by lunch. 1 is rest. 2 is another subject. 3 to 5 to 4, whatever. Maraming mga gagawin in a certain day. Usually, pag hindi ko sinusulat sa piece of paper, I write it on a whiteboard. Alright guys, so nakalimutan ko sabihin sa video na I usually set up my own workspace sa labas ng aking room sa dining table specifically because it's so hard to focus, it's so hard to work sa kwarto kasi my bed is behind me. So it's literally behind me. So because of that, it's easy to slack off, it's easy to rest, it's easy to sleep. Sobrang inviting niya. That's why I highly advise you guys, lalo na sa mga nag-work from home or mga schooling from home, to set up your own desktop space or your workspace na iba sa actual place na kung saan ka natutulog. Kasi it's really effective for me. It worked out for me. So here's the video. After writing everything down on a piece of paper and a whiteboard, I usually open my phone or this application sa laptop. It's called Timer Rig. So I'm gonna show it to you guys what it is. Ito yung Timer Rig. If you click it here, this window will pop up. You know, it's Timer Rig. So basically, this application is not for free. This is not a paid promotion. So what I do is I set the clock, I set the timer to 1 hour and 30 minutes. The reason being is I psych up myself na it's the same thing as the same time as I have my classes in school. Kasi sa Lasal, we normally have 1 hour and 30 minutes for a specific subject. So once I'm ready, I just click on the start button and then it will immediately start. The timer will start. Once it starts, I immediately put away as far from me as possible kasi this is a distraction. Everything that is, intuitive, anything na nakaka-distract sa'yo, ilayo mo na yan. Now, when it's done, I take a break. I take a 15-minute break. Again, I psych up myself kasi sa school, we have 15-minute breaks in between classes. So that's what I do. So the sprint, the quote-unquote academic sprint that I do goes on and on for the day until I finish the to-do list. Aside from that, I also listen to jazz music. So I open up my Spotify and listen to jazz music. It helps me a lot. Listening to jazz music makes me more productive, makes me focus even more. This is a sample clip from before when I went to this coffee shop somewhere in QC. It's my go-to place, so secret na lang kung saan yun. But it's a coffee shop that I go to, or that I used to go to nung wala pang COVID lockdown, wala pang ECQ. And pansinin nyo, there is jazz music playing in the background. Accomplishing the to-do list, syempre, there's time to slack off. So what I do is I watch my series, I watch shows, I watch YouTube, I go to YouTube and watch different videos. If there's still time, I will go to my piano and arrange something or play a bit of music. After dinner, syempre, I go to my room and open my phone, open my laptop, talk to my friends, and we sometimes play games online.
Bring me! Bring me a charger!
Eh, totoo. Got it.
Charger.
Doesn't count. That doesn't count. Hindi pwede yan. Yan, Rosary.
It's a rosary.
It's a
Oh my God. I hope.
Clock, hindi cellphone.
Then after that, I pray and of course, I go to sleep as early as I can. Usually mga 10, 11, inaantok na ako. I highly suggest that you guys use a to-do list. Ilista nyo lahat ng kailangan gawin from the time that you're supposed to do it, then the tasks and subjects, and then mga sub-deliverables para natitrace nyo lahat ng mga kailangan gawin at kailangan tapusin sa isang araw or sa isang subject na kailangan nyo gawin, lalo na sa mga students who are schooling from home, lalo na sa mga people who are actually working from home. I also suggest that you guys use the application that I use for Mac or your phone. Actually, simple lang. Kahit sa phone, kahit anong cellphone na kahit anong meron ka, orasan mo lang sarili mo and then para ma-track mo yung sarili mo kung if you're making really progress. And syempre, when you're doing progress, when you're timing yourself, make sure na mag-do not disturb kayo. And pinutin nyo yung do not disturb yan. Do not disturb. Tsaka, remove all distractions that can destroy your focus, that can hamper your ability to focus in a certain day or in a certain task. Or guys, thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat to my family and friends who have been supportive of me and of course of this channel, of this platform, the COVID Diaries Millennial Edition. Stay tuned for the next episode on Hosting 101. Pag-uusapan natin paano nga ba mag-host, ano nga ba yung experience ko on hosting na pwede nyo lang gamitin once na matapos ng enhanced community quarantine. Only here at COVID Diaries Millennial Edition with the hashtag Just Chill segment. Follow us on our socials at Facebook at COVID Diaries Millennial Collaboration and on Instagram at COVID Diaries PH. Hashtag YOLO, hashtag stay at home. Bye guys!